Alright guys, welcome back. We're taking a look at 5 Pro Studios, Mechander Robo, and I will say this disclaimer. I know nothing about this mecha, nothing about its origin, don't know where it's from, where it's going, where it's been. I don't care. It was just a cool looking bot. Chosen Prime happened to have it on sale, so I went ahead and bought it. Look cool in the pictures, and that's what we're going by. So this one measures to be about, from what I'm seeing, just over 9 inches tall, so like 9 1/8 there. And for you guys who do have an attachment to this, by all means, share in the comments where it's from, how much you love it, why you love it, this and that. It's just not what I'm into this one for. So I'm not saying it's wrong to have an attachment to it or anything like that, to know where it's from. Of course, the more knowledge and attachment you have to something, the better. But this one in particular, I don't. I don't need to have that to buy cool stuff. Alright, give you guys a quick roundabout of them here. Really neat detail. We'll go ahead and get a close-up of that in a second, but first I want to go ahead and take a look at the accessories, getting this off the camera stand there. So he's got a sword, of course, a couple of shields, and those have some gimmicks to them too. Different hands, 2 are for the sword, 2 are open hands, they're all fixed hands, a jet, as well as some missile effects, and a stand adapter. So that stand adapter looks like it's for master grade type stands. Not sure why this didn't come with one of its own, but master grade stands are pretty cheap. They're like $10 per, even on Amazon and stuff like that. But alright, let's go ahead and get this reviewed. We got plenty of time here, so we're not even going to cut this section. And again, measured to about 9 inches, just over 9 inches, 9 1/8. The detailing on this is so cool. It just sucks not having that attachment to wherever it's from, because I can't say, oh, it's dead accurate. Oh, these artistic liberties are taken, you know. But from my end, it looks pretty freaking awesome. Now, this is a die-cast figure. It doesn't have a ton of die-cast. It's really light, to be honest with you. I wouldn't have been surprised if it was all plastic. But the cool things about these instructions is right here it lays out where all the die-cast is. So you can see the joints and then part of the arms. So like the joints on top of the biceps there. And I like that a company's that transparent about it too. I wish that would become a standard in terms of what they show in the instructions and things like that. Now, the jet, this is my first time inserting it. Goes in like so. Now let's take a look at the articulation. Now the head, alright, looks to be on a ball joint there, but then there's neck tilt up and down, no side to side or anything like that, but you can tilt the head a bit side to side because of the ball joint. But up and down for plenty of upward and downward movement. Lots of up tilt there. So it looks like that pegs in, and then this is its own axis too. So lots of up and down. So it's not on a ball joint there, just happened to tilt a little bit. So watch out for that. It's a peg, not a ball joint. You don't want to break anything, but 360, just no side to side like tilt. Alright, shoulders. The butterfly is real on this guy. Butterfly forward. Backwards a little bit, but that's more of a just past straight. So I'm not really going to call that back butterfly. Parallel. Alright, rotation there. 360 on the bicep joint. Looks like a single jointed elbow, but goes past that 45 degrees there. Way past. Well, let's get these out. Let's look at the back bend. Actually stand them up straight so you can get an accurate look there. Back bend. Not too crazy much. And it's all in this upper part. Sometimes it's in the upper and the waist itself, but back bend, ab crunch, and nothing in this area. So 360 at the waist. It's not at the true waist, but it's below that crunch point there. We'll get the plane out of the way. It pegs in pretty good, but it looks like it's with friction instead of snapping in or anything like that. No clip. The thighs, outward. So not crazy much outward. it's limited because this piece touches that. Now, there are a lot of warnings in the instructions about paint chip, so be careful and definitely look at the instructions. I'm not going to go with baby hands on this and double jointed knees, but I am going to be weary. Now, this, that, you know, and then back, forward. Wow, lots of forward movement there. Okay. Since we're looking at the feet, I just don't want to forget. See how much time we have. At high resolution on this camera, I have like 10 minutes or so per cut. We have plenty of time here. I just wanted to make sure I was in there. But each foot, it's a square-ish peg. Goes right in there. So you see that? Right down. Actually zoom on there. That's pretty neat. Zoom out a bit. Oh, and he does have side-to-side rock too. Alright, see what I'm doing there? Pulling them out. And then clipping that back in. Then, get some missiles launched. They just peg in. I do like the ankle tilt on this. I wish that these feet snapped up into place. Alright. And then do that. Do that. Let's see if we can up a little bit. It's better with an open hand. Alright. So let's get this from a downward view. I like the thought of that better. Yeah! See, that makes me happy. Motherfucker, fuck yeah. I might have to cut just for the sake of taking a picture of this or whatever for the gallery. But yeah, it's just a cool looking bot. And nice articulation to it too. Okay, and now we get an opportunity to take a look at the shields. The way that the shields work, you see a clip on there, and there's like a slider piece here. Just take it, and it actually locks into place, which is cool. Same for the other side. I mean, okay, cool. Alright. Now the shields do have a gimmick to them. Take them and rotate them. And notice how I rotate them. I personally just hold the forearm in place. Then I take two of these and boom. You can do the same thing to take them back. Boom. And I'm not using much force at all. It's pretty nice. Just make sure to do it carefully because you don't want to break anything, but yeah. Really, really freaking cool. Okay, and we'll go ahead and end it on this note. So we've got them attached to the Master Raid 1/100th scale stand. This just pegs right into there and then clips into that taint area of his. And one thing I didn't go over was the wrist articulation. It pegs in, so it's just a swivel. I mean, simple enough. Peg the hands in, peg the hands out. Like that kind of deal. But yeah, again, ordered mine at thechosenprime.com. Link will be in the description to their listing. Hopefully they're not sold out by now. But, you know, for my first 5 Pro Studio figure, I've been eyeballing their Mechander Robo. But passed on that. It's just a little bit expensive for not knowing much about a company. I might go back and get it now, all things dependent, because I've heard good things and it looked like really cool with LEDs and stuff like that. But quality-wise, this seems really freaking good. It does kind of frighten me how much they warned about the paint chipping. in their instructions, but at the same time, it seems like their instructions are just plain thorough, more so than this is going to just chip and bust or whatever. You know what I mean? But anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, stories about Mechander Robo, info about Mechander Robo, sound off in the comments section. Of course, like, share, subscribe. And when I say share, I mean share, man. Get a lot of likes and love on these videos, but tell your friends about me too, man. If you think they might be interested in this stuff, send them my way, because the more support, the merrier. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great week. Continue to have a great week, and I'll see you next time.